about Sadie probably a number of times now. Did you know when you recruited her that she could be this good?
So funny story. Sadie came to lots of our camps and really wanted to come to Washburn. And the last camp she came to, I told her I didn't think she was quite ready for Washburn and maybe need to think about starting at a JUCO. And so that's where she was headed. And then her senior year at Holton just, really took off. We talked about some things she needed to work on. And when they got in the state tournament that year, I told my assistant, let's drive out there and take a look at her. And, just the improvement that we saw in her. And the next week we had camp and she shows up, even though she had committed to a JUCO. And I said, what are you doing here? And she said, what were you doing in Salina? So from there we got a commitment that day, and the rest is kind of history. But yeah, the kid's ability to grow as a player is immeasurable, and you don't know that when you recruit. You don't know when a kid's going to reach their ceiling. But for her knowledge of the game, that knowledge of pitching is really strong. Her mechanics are excellent. I think she will continue to get better because I think we'll be able to add velocity to her, which makes everything even better. But smart pitcher, becoming really tough-minded on the mound. And so the qualities of the person, yes, I knew that she would turn into a good pitcher, but we almost lost the opportunity to grab her right away because I wasn't very smart at that time, I guess. But we're really happy to have her in our program.
Yeah. Are you glad that she didn't hold it against you? She didn't say, "Oh, you didn't want me to have."
Yeah, we didn't have that kind of relationship. We were from the beginning through our camps. I love the kid, and I really believe that she was going to be a pitcher. But you're always trying to find kids at our level, especially pitching, that can be fairly ready when they come in, and especially depending on your staff and what you need at the time. And we knew we were going to need a number 2 with JC right away, and that's a lot to put on an incoming freshman. But she's handled it pretty well.